Hi, boys and girls. Were you so excited when you woke up yesterday morning and saw all that snow? I woke up and I looked out the window and I saw it coming down. Well, I got my hot chocolate ready, put my scarf on. I'll bet you couldn't wait to get outside in there. Well, I knew the perfect book that I was going to pick. And I'll bet when you were done with your school day, you went out and had some fun. I bet you couldn't wait. The book that I chose today was written in 1962. That's a long time ago. And it was written by Ezra Jack Keats. 59 years ago, and we're still reading it and we're still enjoying it. Now, you weren't even born then, but the book that I am holding was recopied in honor of its 50th anniversary. It's been around a long, long time, and it's been written in 10 languages. So boys and girls all over the world are reading that same book that you could read and that we're going to read today. So I felt like when I read this book, I am looking at you and your brothers and sisters and friends playing outside. And yet this little boy was playing outside a very long time ago. Let's see if you agree with me. The Snowy Day. That's what we had yesterday, didn't we? By Ezra Jack Keats. There goes that little boy down a snow hill. I can't believe it. Well, one winter morning, Peter woke up and looked out the window. Snow had fallen during the night and it covered everything as far as he could see, just like us yesterday. After breakfast, he put on his snowsuit and he ran outside. The snow was piled up very high along the street to make a path for walking. Oh my goodness. Crunch, crunch, crunch. His feet sank into the snow and he walked with his toes pointing out like this. You see his footprints? I'll bet you tried that too. He walked with his toes pointing in. He walked with his toes pointing out. And then he dragged his feet slowly to make these tracks. Oh, he's making a lot of different tracks in the snow. And he found something sticking out of the snow that would make a new track. I wonder what he found. Aha! It was a stick that was just right for smacking the snow-covered tree. Look at how far he could reach, because when it snows, look at it lands on the branches. That looked so pretty yesterday, didn't it? I love when I look out and see that. Down fell the snow, plop, right on top of his head. When he was hitting it off the tree, he got it right on his head, didn't he? Look at the tracks. We can tell exactly where he's going. We just follow the tracks. He thought it would be fun to join the big boys in their snowball fight, but he knew he really wasn't old enough. Not yet. Look at them throwing those big snowballs. He's watching over here for a little while, isn't he? That's fun to do too. Oh, then he made a smiling snowman. Did any of you do that yesterday? Oh, and he made snow angels. Oh, those are so much fun to make. Look at up and down, up and down. He made some beautiful snow angels. He pretended he was a mountain climber. He climbed up a great, big, tall, heaping mountain of snow, and then, oh, here comes the fun. He slid right down. I wonder if you tried that. You could do that on your bottom or with a sled. He picked up a handful of snow and another and still another, and he packed it round and firm, and he put the snowball right in his pocket for tomorrow. Do you know what's going to happen? Then he went into his nice warm house and he told his mother all about his adventures while she took off those wet socks. That happens sometimes, especially when you're walking in the deep snow and some snow goes inside your boots. And he thought, and he thought, and he thought. Oh, now he's taking a nice warm bath. That'll warm him up after that cold snow. Before he got into bed, though, he looked in his pocket. Can you guess what he's looking for? His pocket, though, was empty. The snowball wasn't there. Oh, he felt so sad. I bet you can guess where it went. While he slept, he dreamed that the sun had melted all the snow away. But when he woke up, his dream was gone and the snow was still everywhere, and new snow was falling. Our snow didn't disappear overnight either, did it? Because it was nice and cold out. After breakfast, he called to his friend from across the hall, and they went out together again in the deep, deep snow. Look at all those beautiful snowflakes. So pretty when it's coming down, isn't it? Now, when Ezra Jack Keats wrote this book, boys and girls, he was writing a book and he wanted to do it a little bit different. He had some different art styles, and if you noticed, our little boy and his mommy in the story were black. Not very many books had been written using boys and girls that were black. So children all over wrote letters to him. They were so happy. And they started using the flesh-colored crayons for drawings just like you do today, because all of our skin colors are different. So it made the book very, very real to many, many children. And because he did such a great job, he won 2 very special awards that you get if you write a children's book. One is called the Caldecott Medal, and one is called the Newbery Award. Oh, he was so proud. And each time he was invited to a special celebration where there was a dinner, and then he found out he had to give a speech. He didn't like to speak in front of people. He couldn't even eat the dinner. He was so nervous. But he decided to thank all the people that helped him along the way to write a book and think about ideas. And when he was done giving his speech, he felt really, really proud of himself. So I wanted to tell you a little bit about this author because he made some changes in children's books that we still enjoy today. Now you can read books with children from all over the world and enjoy them. And I can't wait to see all the snowmen that have been built and the snow angels that have been created from our snow just this past week. So enjoy, and I hope when you get your homework done and your chores are done, you get to go out and enjoy it too. I love the snow, don't you? Enjoy.